Let some people come in. Hi, this is Jenna. All right, so who in here is looking to lose weight? And this is like a common, very popular topic. So I have my backpack on because I want to see if anybody is going to join me on the journey. Yes, we're always trying to lose weight, right? That's nothing new, especially around this time and everything that's going on in the world. I'm sure you may see some pounds just gathering, especially now that the seasons are changing once again. Our bodies are starting to, get ready for, nesting, if you will. All right. So one thing that I have learned in this journey of weight loss is you have to formulate something that is good for you. You have to. What works for one may not work for the other. Okay, so if you are trying to lose weight, these are some key things that you have to do. First and foremost, you have to find out what works for you. Secondly, you have to put some type of foot in motion. It's just not going to just fall on your lap. That's just not what's going to happen, especially when you get to a particular age. Things start to slow down, and that's what happens naturally. You get what I'm saying? That's what happens naturally. So what I've had to do, I've had to become more plant-based. I've had to start lifting weights. I've had to start drinking more water. And I've had to cut down my stress levels. That's basically what has to happen to help you to lose weight. And it's not just about losing weight. It's really about feeling better, number one. And then you want to lose weight because you want to look better. Let's just keep it real. And usually you want to look better to everyone else. And so you want to change your mindset. It's not about how you look to other people. It's about how you feel. Because you have to carry this body around with you every day. And I say that because some people will tell someone else, well, you look fine. Everybody will love your body. But you don't know how they feel. Some people may not even look like they're overweight, but they just don't feel good with the weight that they're carrying around. And so everybody has a right to naturally sculpt their bodies in the way that they would like. Notice I said naturally. Because then you got these people out here who are lazy and just want to lay on somebody's table and suck the fat out and all of that, which is dangerous. Why do people do that? Why do people feel like you have the right to take this body and just all willy-nilly do things that you don't really have to do? All you have to do is become disciplined. So everybody who has those type of procedures are just not disciplined people. I'm not being mean. I've heard people say it. I just don't have time to exercise. I just don't feel like it. I just want to hurry up and get results. I'm not patient. I'm not going to wait months for my body to look right. I'm just going to go ahead and pay for it. Well, let's talk about the side effects of that. Some people may heal with no problems. Some people may have a lot of side effects that are negative. Healing problems, healing times are different. So you can't, like, somebody's watching this and you're like, oh, well, so-and-so says she healed in 2 weeks. Well, so-and-so could be lying to you, or so-and-so could just be having an awesome immune system. So-and-so could be eating healthy or whatever. I don't know. But you can't go by somebody else's. And so that's why I don't really feel that people should go that route. Go the route of being natural. Adjust your eating habits. And that's another thing too. When you invest in getting those type of surgeries and then you see those same people eating junk, it's like, really? It's just like you're just throwing away your health and throwing away your money, right? It's a waste of time. See, I'm over here and I'm talking and no one else is talking.
Oh, so you got some thumbs up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Guys, say hello. We're very interactive on here. Hi, Miss Shirley. How are you? They have a lot of pain. I have seen a lot of that. That's what she said. They have a lot of pain. I've seen a lot of that.
Yeah. And so I have always been, hello. I have always been overweight.
Miss Phyllis, how you doing?
All of my life. But then I looked at myself when I was younger and I was much heavier. I was a good probably 60 pounds heavier back 10 years ago. And that's when I was in hair school. I think that was my heaviest time when I was in hair school. And I didn't know I was heavy. I didn't know I had put on weight. But that was a stressful time with me. For me, I was going to school 12 hours a day. I was not eating good, eating well. I wasn't exercising. I was trying to be the best in my class because I was the oldest, 28 years old, which is kind of old to go to hair school in my opinion. But I did it, so I had something to prove. I was just basically, my focus was getting licensed, but it was not on my body, and that was the heaviest time. And so what basically let me know that I was not healthy is my first menstrual cycle after I graduated was heavy and huge. And I said, what's going on? I've always been a naturalist. And so one thing I did is I went in my diet, and I changed my diet. I stopped eating so much processed foods. I started exercising, and the weight just fell off. And so I lost about 50 pounds just by changing my diet, exercising, and remaining very, very active. And I lost 50 pounds. No surgeries, no, hi, Miss Brenda, nothing like that. And so I have, type 2 diabetes. I've had PCOS. And I say that to say that those conditions will cause you to not be able to lose weight as efficiently. And I lost it just by basically changing my lifestyle. So I don't know who that message was for, because I know people are, one thing about social media that I've noticed is it gives everybody a voice, which is great, but then that can have a downfall too, because there's too many people out here that's spreading negative things and telling you to pay for things and telling you to have surgeries and it, and it's just basically it's telling you to be lazy, and it's telling you to put your health into someone else's hands when really your health and is your wealth, and it's really up to you to do what you need to do to help this body to continue to thrive and move forward. And so what I am is a holistic practitioner, and I help people deal with all kinds of problems, diabetes, high blood pressure, you name it, doesn't matter. I even have people that I'm helping to help them have children, either for the first time or because they want to add to it. Sometimes if you're trying the first time and not really thinking about it, it happens with no problem. And then especially, as soon as you're trying mentally, then that's when the stress comes on. So I do help people with that as well.
Okay, that's good. I'm learning to eat better and exercise.
Yes. Somebody Miss Bobby, thank you so much for sending 500 stars. I appreciate you, girlfriend. Yes. So, that's basically what it is. Did I say I'm doing a plant-based diet? I'm not going to lie to you. That is a huge jump for me. I feel like it'll work for everyone because our bodies, to be honest, were not made to consume meat. It just was not. And that's not Jenna's rule. That's just the makeup of our bodies. If you actually look at our teeth are plates, basically the molars. We have the same type of setup like cows. Cows have nothing but little plates like molars in their mouth. Okay, we're supposed to be omnivores, meaning plant-based.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When I do my Austin Powers, that means I want to make sure I'm saying the right thing.
Omnivore. Yeah.
Okay.
Omnivore versus carnivore.
Yeah. So we're not made to eat meat. And then our digestive system, our digestive tract tells it as well. And the digestive tract of like a lion or a carnivore is shorter. Ours is long. So things are supposed to, basically food takes so long to get through our systems. Meat is not made for our systems because it takes way too long to get out. So that's basically what was going on with me. So I'm almost 40. I love saying my age, guys. I'm not one of those women who are like, oh, I'm not saying my age. I'm going to say my age. Because it's a blessing every year that you live, y'all. It's a blessing. So, yeah, I'm almost 40. And, of course, during this stern situation that's going on worldwide, my husband and I, we had to go plant-based because the meat just took too long. And we were just eating chicken, fish, and turkey. We had been giving up the beef and pork. Okay? And even that was too long. You know what I mean? Even that was staying in our systems too long. So with that being said, we've been going this route of just giving up the meat, and we just feel better. Babe, my babe is losing weight. I mean, he's losing weight at record. I was looking at him this morning. I said, babe, get on the scale. And he got on the scale, and I think he lost a good 10 pounds, you know, because men are not, I weigh myself literally every day, twice a day. That's just serious. I'm making sure I'm not putting on no more than 2 pounds a day. And that's just food and water, beeps. Your girl is always making sure I am not putting on too much weight. And then when I get up in the morning and after I have made my bathroom experience awesome, I come back and I weigh myself and I'm like, yeah, I'm back down to whatever. I'm making sure I'm not packing on weight. My stomach is going down. My gluteus maximus is going down. I said, baby, I want to be flat. I don't care. I have my man. I don't care about that because I know that when you have a huge posterior, it means that you have insulin resistance. Having a big butt is killing us slowly, ladies. I know they're promoting us to have big booties. It's because they don't really care about us. Okay, like my boy Mike say, they don't really care about us. So they are poisoning us through our foods, our hair dyes, our relaxers, and telling us to have a big butt. Okay? It is what it is. So whatever God gave you, hey, he gave me a nice whatever, trust me. But for me to sit here and just say I want it to be big, no, I don't. I don't want my butt to be big. I want it to be okay, but not so big where, oh, I have insulin resistance, it's PCOS and all of that. No, I don't want that. Sorry. But that's because I know, because we perish for a lack of knowledge. And so they're preaching to us that having a big butt is cool, and it's not. You're supposed to have this big, huge butt and this flat stomach. That's not even realistic. Let's just keep it all the way 100. So I don't know who that's for. You know, they're putting fat, sucking it out of your stomach and putting it in your butt. Like, that's just nasty. Get the fat out. First of all, you're killing yourself because fat has estrogen in it. And if you have too much estrogen in your body, you're going to be more risk to have cancers of your reproductive organs. And that's for men and women, okay? I'm just keeping it all the way 100. So when they're telling you to promote being fat around your freaking posterior, you're taking fat from your abdomen, which is the most cancerous fat ever. Okay? Do you know the fat that's around your abdomen is full of fat that is full of hormones, and you're placing it straight back into your bloodstream? That's ridiculous. You guys are killing yourself, and all you're going to do is be a big butt in the ground. That's all you're going to be. I'm just keeping it all the way 100. But yeah, I'm done.
He said a lot. Take a breath, drink some water, rehydrate. Go ahead. I like
Going live is a sport.
It's a sport. Yeah.
People don't understand. Like, when we go live, first of all, the more you talk, me talking, I'm actually exhaling H2, what is it, 2 parts? What the heck is this?
Carbon dioxide.
Right, and the thing about it is they're telling us, of course, we have to wear masks, right? Well, what we breathe out is very, very carcinogenic. It's very, toxic. So that's why you're supposed to do meditation and breathing and things like that. If you notice, it's a certain community that meditates. You can go and actually Google this, Every time you put meditation, it's always a certain group. You very rarely see a certain group, okay? But I breathe, and I make sure I slow my heart down, and I make sure that I'm getting rid of negative vibes. But anywho, so we're wearing these masks, people, and so you're breathing all of this toxic right into the mask, and then you're breathing it back in. Honeys, I'm just letting you know, this is a serious time, okay? Very serious. I'm not just worried about what they're telling us to worry about. There's some other things going on that they're trying to basically take us out, if you will. We perish for a lack of knowledge, guys. Okay? It is what it is. And so our immune systems, guys, to be honest, were built to be able to avoid a lot of these things, but you have to keep your immune system healthy. And so if you want to learn ways to do that, I help people with that as well, so you're not stuck. Hi, I see you.
Hello.
Miss Carolyn.
Hi, Miss Monica.
Your immune system is there for a reason, people. And so if you have a good immune system, now, by law, of course, you have to wear your masks. I'm not saying not to wear your masks. But what I am saying is this. A mask is not going to keep you from becoming ill. Okay? All right, so you have to keep that system good and strong. And there's ways that you can do that. First and foremost, things that we do every day is causing us to have low immune systems. One, we worry too much. Just put a huge scare on everybody, and boom, that'll take you out in and of itself. You know what I mean? Stress is stronger than any bullet, okay? It is what it is. Slow burning. And so stress, what happens is it's going to basically deplete your immune system by raising your sugar, raising your, and I should say glucose, and raising your blood pressure and things like that. It's going to cause you to hemorrhage more, ladies, during your cycles because you're worrying. And so I've learned you can't worry. Worry means I'm just going to be thinking about mowing over stuff and not doing anything. So there's a difference between worrying and being concerned. So of course be concerned about your health. Be concerned about your immune system, because that immune system is going to take you through and bring you through all of this. Okay? So just like biblically, guys, you know, back in the day, you know, when the angel of death was coming over to take the firstborn, and they said, look, cover your doors with the blood of the lamb and things like that, and the angel of death will pass by everybody who has that blood on their doorstep, and the ones who didn't, unfortunately, suffered a loss. So the blood of the lamb today is the information. We have to stay informed positively on how to continue to keep this body to run. So what do we run off of? First of all, we run off great vibes, great thoughts, great words. It's called, starts with an M, manifestations. So what you have to do is you have to start speaking over this body, because we rule it by what we think. And so we have to say, I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm the head, I'm not the tail, I'm the above and not beneath, I'm strong, I'm healthy. And if I'm not, anything that's not healthy and anything that's not going well, Lord, please go in there and fix it. So the way he fixes it is he sends people like me on your thread to learn knowledge. Then you have to learn the knowledge. Then you have to what? Put it into motion. That's what you have to do. Because faith without works is what? Dead, okay? So that's what it is, guys. We have to stop putting all of this sugar in our system. Sugar depletes the immune system. One of my clients asked me, well, what is it I can take? What is it that I can take to get this common cold out of my system? It's like, it's not about what you can take. It's what you should not do. And so you have to stop eating sugar. Sugar depletes the immune system. It causes issues. It causes healing not to happen as quickly. We have to stop eating all this processed foods, even though processed foods are awesome, right? Because you don't have to cook them long. They last longer in your refrigerator. They're cheap. They're colorful, and things like that. It promotes laziness. So stay away from that. Stay away from all this fast food and things like that. You're welcome, Miss Brenda. Stay away from all of the fast food and start cooking your food. Start getting in your kitchen and doing that. And then you have to, what? You got to be physical. You can't just sit here and want to lose weight and not be physical. Lift weights, guys. You know, back in the day, I used to look up to Michelle Obama, not because she was the first lady, but because she had some awesome arms. My arms were always my problem area. You know what I mean? Everybody has their problem area that they're ashamed of. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to be ashamed anymore. I'm going to be proud of my arms because I'm building muscle. Yes, I am. Because now I know that muscle is going to help me to get rid of fat. You get what I'm saying? And fat houses toxins. So if you have fat around your abdomen, fat around your thighs, fat in your posterior, fat around your neck, fat anywhere, just understand that that fat, after a while, becomes toxic. It's basically what happens when we have fat on us. It is our bodies trying to protect us against a famine that never comes.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Our body is so smart. but sometimes it's too smart. And it starts to do things that it's actually going to harm you. And you have to understand, and I see you, Miss Janae, and things like that. So that's basically what the fat is. It's on your body like, okay, I'm waiting for this famine to come. I'm waiting for this time where you may not have food. And when that time comes, girl, you're going to be fine because you got all this fat around you. No, by that time, you'll be dead. This fat got to go. Because I'm not going to claim a famine. It ain't happening. I haven't been starved ever in Jesus' name. I've always had plenty of food. POF, plenty of food. Okay? I have not gone through a famine. So this fat has been on me since I was 12 years old. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So somebody said something about detox. If you're looking to really, really detox, please go ahead and join myholisticounselor.com and I can help you to go ahead and do a great detox. I'm not a product junkie. So when you're watching me, it's always going to be informational. It's never going to be dropping a product because products, it's just to take your money. You know what I mean? If it makes you lazy. There's so many things out here where people are actually telling you to buy this and do this. And I'm not putting them down. That's your right. But then when you find out that stuff doesn't work, then what are you going to do? You're going to give up? No, you have to figure out some other things that you can do to detox. We should be detoxing all the time. In fact, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make a ballsy statement right now. Okay? Yeah, I said ballsy. I'm going to make a ballsy statement. You're really never going to detox if you eat meat. Meat is very toxic. Am I telling people to go ahead and be plant-based? Yes. I'm not saying vegan. I'm saying plant-based. There's a difference, okay? You're really never going to really detox with meat in your system, okay? Because meat takes too long to get through your system. By the time it passes through, it's so putrid. You have acquired so much bad bacteria. You've acquired so many carcinogenic cells in your body. You get what I'm saying? That's why after you detox, a lot of us feel like, ugh, like that. You're not supposed to feel like that. You're supposed to feel like you can go ahead and twerk for 20 minutes after you detox. But we have so many bad things in our bodies that after we detox, we feel like we're about to die. It's because your body is just so sick. And so it comes from the meat, and so it's just for some people, it just doesn't work anymore. And so you have to figure out, are you that person that needs to give up meat to be ultimately healthy? You know what I mean? And so that's what I is. I'm not one of those radical people. I'm radical for myself, but I'm not radical to you guys because I know there's a process. I mean, with me, I started cutting out meat back in 2003. That's a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Before there was an internet, before there was social media, I made that choice. I remember the day. I remember I had just fixed some pork chops. And I said, you know what? I'm not eating this stuff anymore. I gave the last piece to my beagle, my beagle at the time. And I told my husband, I said, babe, we're no longer eating pork and beef. I didn't ask. I told him. And I'm so glad I made that decision back then because...
I was with you.
Huh?
I was with you on it.
Yeah, but I didn't ask you. I told you.
I was down.
No, but that's not the point. The point I was trying to make is I didn't say, do you want to do this? I just said, we're not eating this anymore. Oh, and of course you agreed. Didn't matter if he agreed or not because I wasn't going to cook it anymore. And so he would have had to go over to Tolanda House if he wanted to go ahead and eat that. So anywho, and so I'm so glad because I had like high blood pressure, diabetes, endometriosis, PCOS, and all of those things. Beef is not good. Then it took us years later to cut out dairy. You know what I mean? Because meat and dairy, girls, it's different, right? No, it's kind of worse, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So then in 2009, we cut out dairy. And so my point is, it took us years to do this. And so I'm saying, I don't want you guys to take 17 years to get to where I am now. I want you to kind of like understand that, yeah, it's a process, but make that process fast, especially if you already have pre-existing situations, correct?
Definitely.
So now my husband, he's getting smaller. He's looking good. He's getting on rock. Because the thing about it is, Men are suffering with issues too. You should have seen the look that he gave me. You get what I'm saying? You should see it. He's pissed. I don't care. It is what it is. He's 42 years old and he gets on rock, and he had problems in that situation years ago, and we didn't know why. It's because of the meat. Correct?
That was years ago.
You know, he'll be 43 soon. Thank you, Lord. Hello. Shout out to Libras. Right?
Yeah.
But, and I never had a problem. I'm lying. Okay, if I put you out there, I'm going to say I was the Sahara back in the day because my sugar was high. Yeah, so ladies, if you are the Sahara Desert, if you will, okay, it's probably because of your glucose. Glucose is high as the sky. Thank you, Miss Janae, for the stars. Your glucose is probably high as the sky, and so it's going to make you dry. Okay? And so if your husband or your baby daddy is having problems in that area, cut down your meat, guys. Tomatoes are awesome as well. You know, tomatoes are awesome. Tomatoes are great for men. They're great for women. They have prostates. Men have prostates. So it has a special thing called lycopene that is awesome for the prostate. And the prostate is where everything kind of goes, you know. That's their little factory, if you will. And so if that's not working correctly, ladies, then he's not going to, you know, it is what it is. Right? I'm trying to save lives here. Because all of you are going to do is the men are going to the gas stations for these little pills. Oh yeah, I know about those pills. My husband ain't never need that. Because first of all, I wouldn't trust nothing from no gas station. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So just change your diets, people. Your diets are very serious. You know, it's 90% of your health is what you eat. You know, and I wish more people understood that. I wish more people were more clear on that it is the diet. Don't be just still trying to hurry up and get a procedure done, hurry up and get pills and all of that. Or, you know, don't do that. Go within your diet, change your diet, and you'll see great results, guys. All right. So do you guys want me to explain real quick what I do and what I'm offering with this video? If so, go ahead and put up a number 77, because I'm not just doing this for my health. I'm doing this to offer you a great membership for 1 year. So myholisticcounselor.com is a company that basically helps people to basically team up with a holistic practitioner like myself. And so what you would do is you would have basically access to me, and say if you have something going on with your diabetes. First of all, I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to ask you questions. Are you on medication? Are you this? Are you that? Thing like that. Then I'm going to tell you an herb or a supplement or something to take. I'm also going to tell you how to deal with your diet. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to allow you to be 17 years like myself, who is figuring out things. If you're trying to lose weight, I wish I could, you know what, I wish I could pull up the photo of how I used to look. And I was always beautiful. I know, oh, you're beautiful. You'll be 500 pounds if someone say you're beautiful. No, sis, you about to die, okay? If you know, when you're 500 pounds, baby, beauty don't have nothing to do with it, okay? You gotta get off that weight. All right. So, this is me, okay? I don't know. But that's how I am now in the green, and that's how I used to be. Big difference, right? Big difference. And so I figured out some things and what to do to keep it off too, okay? And so that's the thing. It's about keeping it off. It's about losing the weight and then keeping it off. Because a lot of us, what we do is if we don't get results, we'll stop doing whatever. And if we do get results, we'll go back to our old selves. And then the weight comes on, and the weight will pile on even more because your body goes through this situation where, okay, well, you know, I don't want to starve, so let me hurry up and just, you know, pile this on so things don't happen again like that. because when you're losing weight, you're losing good and you're losing bad sometimes. So you want to lose more bad than good in the process of losing weight. Okay? So that's the type of stuff that I'll do. And you get posts every day to your cell phone because it's on a private community. And all of this is for one flat rate. But with this video, you will get a discount. If you are interested in that, just go ahead to myholisticcounselor.com right now, put your email in, and somebody will email you back. Okay, so don't even go through the whole situation of $99.99. Don't do that, because I'm giving a special today with this video. Okay, do not go all the way. Okay, myholisticcounselor.com has given me permission to give you guys a discount. So what you do is just put your email in, and then we will respond back to you with this special and tell you what to do. I'm also talking to you guys over the phone. So before I even suggest that you purchase the membership, I want to talk to you. So we'll give you the number. Thank you, Miss Lanice, is it? Thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate everybody who's giving you stars. If I keep seeing this, guys, I'm going to keep coming on here, guys. You know, I love this. I love the energy. I love the love. I love the hearts going up, guys. Constantly hit the hearts, the funny buttons. Let me know, because that's how I get fed to do this. But yeah, if you're interested, go ahead to myholisticcounselor.com. It is pinned right there. And put your email in. Don't go all the way, okay, because it's going to say $99.99. I mean, unless you want to pay $99.99, that's cool. But I'm going to give you a discount, okay, just for watching this video, okay? But you guys, yeah, I mean, I've lost weight. I've kept it off, and I'm constantly trying to lose. Not trying. We're going to go ahead and just dismember that word trying. It's either you're doing it or you're not. So I am losing weight. I'm doing the work to lose weight because I'm going to look the part. I'm going to have people look at me and say, oh my gosh, Jenna, what are you doing? That is my goal. That's what I'm going to do, and that's the plan. So every time I go live and you see me getting smaller, no, your girl didn't have a procedure done. You know what I mean? I put it out there. No, I'm just doing what I need to do to get what I need to get done. And that's what you're going to do, right? All right, guys, I'll see you next time.